I have recorded this video 3 times now, because the first one I had my mic muted on OBS. The second one, my editing software isn't picking up my microphone when I do the voiceover setting for some reason. So this is the 3rd time commentating it, but it was a really good game. I got to use Cinderace, and I got to show it off like I wanted to. So question of the day, do you hate these post commentaries or do you even prefer them? Hit that like button if you do enjoy this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and yeah, let's get into the battle. So my main goal here is to use Meowstic and Cinderace together, because that is what I built this team around, and that's just like, that's the main core I want here. So I look, it's a rain team, like it's heavy rain team, so I'm thinking, man, this is really unfortunate. I want to use Cinderace, but I don't know if I can, because if they get rain up, Pyro Ball is a lot less effective. Not to mention, if I don't get any speed control, then most of those Pokemon are outspeeding me in rain as well, and probably one-shotting me. Cinderace ain't your bulkiest boy, and it's super effective rain boosted, so I was really worried here. And at this point I'm thinking, do I want to run Sand in the back to try and disrupt this rain? But I kind of thought that physical attackers here would be really bad, because one, because we don't have like a Ferrothorn counter at this point, because my other Pokemon don't do too much damage to it other than Sylveon and Cinderace. And 2, he has Sableye. And he can burn Excadrill. He can't burn Tyranitar, but I kind of forgot that he can't burn Tyranitar while picking this team. But yeah, so I thought I'd get double Willowed on Excadrill and Tyranitar. So I didn't think bringing them here was that good of an option. And Cinderace can't actually get Will-O-Wisp, because it's a fire-type Pokemon, obviously. So we start off the battle. I'm a bit nervous, right? Because I want Cinderace Meowstic to work. I want it to do really well here because I built the team around it, and I want to show it off. I think Cinderace is pretty underrated. It gets overshadowed by Inteleon a lot. But yeah, so he starts off with Ludicolo and Sableye. So I start off with Meowstic Rotom. And my thought process here is, I need to T-Wave Ludicolo because he's going to probably Dynamax and I can't fake out Sableye. So getting this T-Wave off is really, really good for us. And even if he does go for just Rain Dance, if he goes for Rain Dance, we basically cut his Swift Swim like useless. Like it cuts the speed that he would get from Swift Swim. And then here I thought if he goes for Max Hailstorm, it's going to do a lot of damage to Rotom. So if we can protect here and he does Dynamax, then we essentially waste a turn of Dynamax. So I did make the correct play here. He does Dynamax, but I kind of forgot about Fake Out on Sableye. So realistically, the best play here was probably to Fake Out into Ludicolo, because we get flinched anyway, so we might as well get chip damage, and we do outspeed Sableye due to Meowstic's really fast speed stat. So I overall play this turn pretty well, other than the Fake Out issue. Because he does get Fake Out when you don't get a turn off with Meowstic, but I did predict the Max Hailstorm here. So this does like really limited damage to our Rotom, which is really good because we just wasted a turn here. And so now at this point I'm thinking I just need to stall this Dynamax out. If I can stall this Dynamax out, he loses a lot of offensive pressure because Dynamax Ludicolo is really good. So this next turn I didn't know what to do, so I thought I would just T-Wave into Ludicolo in case he starts trying to get that that rain back up as I go into Sylveon here, because I thought Sylveon, if he Max Hailstorms, isn't going to be taking that much damage here. It has really good special defense, like just base, and it's max HP too. So I was thinking Sylveon's a really good play here, and then we can protect on the last Dynamax turn and take even less damage. And what I'm essentially trying to do here is waste his Dynamax turns, like stall it out a bit, because I don't think Ludicolo with Max Hailstorm has the offensive pressure to really do too much to my team. So I go for T-Wave here, making sure that Swift Swim kind of just doesn't become a problem, as he does go for Rain Dance here with Sableye. So this is to activate his Swift Swim, but then he goes for... I gotta wait for all these animations. But then he does go for Max Hailstorm here, so... I was thinking like, he's reset his weather here, which is really good for us, to be honest. Because now we really don't have to worry about Swift Swim. And now he has one more turn he has one more turn of Dynamax, so I thought I'd just protect on Sylveon here, because he really just doesn't seem to care about my Meowstic at the moment. And I knew we could definitely survive a foul play from this Sableye due to the fact we have Cobbleberry. So I thought I'd T-Wave into the Sableye spot, try and get that thing, like, get some Para Hacks on it, as I go for the Protect here on Sylveon, trying to take limited damage from the Dynamax. So he does switch out Sableye, which is really good for us. I was hoping he would go into, like, Barraskewda, but he goes into Ferrothorn. We do get the T-Wave off, and it kind of, like... So, sorry, we Protect first, obviously, because it goes before. So we get the Thunder Wave off, which is... It's okay, like, Ferrothorn's already not outspeeding anything on our team, but we could maybe pray for, like, Para Hacks or something silly like that. But we do get the full power on Ludicolo, which is really good, because he's only gotten 2 moves out, and those moves haven't really done too much to our team to, like, you know, worry about it. So he's pretty much wasted Dynamax here. So he goes back to his normal Ludicolo form. So here I thought I'll tickle Ludicolo, try and get it nice and a bit lower in terms of, like, defense for when Cinderace can come back out. Here I was contemplating Dynamaxing on Sylveon, but I decided that just going for the normal normal Mystical Fire, sorry, was the best move. So this Mystical Fire is here on Sylveon mainly for Steel types, because Steel types kind of cuck Sylveon a bit, so I thought Mystical Fire would be a really good move to run. So he do go for the Tickle, but he switches out into Sableye, so it doesn't have any effect. But we get the Mystical Fire off, and he lives on like 1 HP. This is really sad. But we do lose Sylveon here, but we do get a free switch into Cinderace now. And at this point, I'm thinking Cinderace is going to be doing some work. I don't know what his last Pokemon is though, but I know after a Tickle, and due to it being paralyzed, that we outspeed Ludicolo even in rain at this point. And after a Tickle, I'm pretty sure High Jump Kick kills. I wasn't too sure because I haven't like had much experience with the matchup. So I'll go into Cinderace here, as he sends out Ludicolo, who's paralyzed. So I go for, I think I do go for Tickle here. I was contemplating T-Waving Sableye and going for Protect and getting the free Para. But I'm pretty sure I do Tickle here. Yeah, okay, so I do Tickle, and I go for Protect here to get that free, because Sableye has Fake Out at the moment, so I didn't want to be faked out and then scolded on, because that would just be the end of Cinderace here. So he does get paralyzed, and he does move first before Sableye here. So I didn't realize what like move he used there, but it was probably Fake Out himself. So he was trying to get a free Rain Dance up here, but we get a free Tickle off without taking any damage here, which is really good. We all take any resets Hail, so we took no damage for that turn basically, and he still doesn't outspeed. So I think here I go for Psychic just in case this High Jump Kick doesn't kill, or if anything else crazy happens. I was pretty confident that we did outspeed, like in my head we outsped here for sure. So I just went for but just in case I went for Psychic and High Jump Kick just to make sure we get damage on this Ludicolo. We do get the High Jump Kick off here, and we do one-shot after the Tickle drop, which is awesome. So yeah, I think these Pokemon work really well together just because Cinderace is faster than most Pokemon in the format. So it's basically 2 priority moves coming off at once and lowering the defense and attack. So it keeps Cinderace around more, and it makes it do more damage, which is really good. So he sends out Barraskewda here, and I believe I go for Thunder Wave and for the Protect here, just trying to get free paralysis off. And I've been pretty lucky this game, to be honest with you. I think I would have taken a lot more damage from things if I didn't get a couple of paras that were really useful. I think the Ludicolo one didn't really matter because I think he would have been Fake Outing into Cinderace anyway. But, you know, still lucky on that part because he could have been going into Meowstic. So here was a really good Protect for me because he actually Aqua Jets into Cinderace in the rain. And that definitely would have knocked out even without rain, so it was good to get that off. As he does Foul Play into Meowstic here with Sableye. But we eat our Cobbleberry, so it doesn't really matter. And I think that would have come very, very close to killing without the Dark Berry because he got the crit. So we get T-Wave off here, and I think I go for High Jump Kick into Barraskewda. if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I go for the tickle high jump kick combo again. We can't really pyro ball here just because of the rain. And I thought killing Barraskewda here was the best option, especially for Rotom in the back. Mainly because Barraskewdas like to run Poison Jab, and even with Dynamax, I didn't know how well Rotom would survive that. So we get another Para hack here, because we've been really lucky with that, and this game definitely would have been harder without it. But that's why Meowstic's so good. So here, the safe play is to Psychic and Protect, right? Because you don't want Cinderace going down realistically, like you'd rather keep a Pokemon alive. So I was hovering over Protect and I was thinking about it, but I've used Protect so much this game that I just kind of thought he would predict it and double up into Meowstic. So I thought, okay, let's say he predicts it, doubles up into Meowstic, and then he kills me next turn anyway. So he actually quashes me here, so I'm like, okay, no, yeah, Cinderace is dead this turn. But Meowstic actually moves first and gets the Psychic off from Barraskewda, which is huge because you get the knockout there. But unfortunately, I went for high jump kick, so I actually crashed through Sableye and killed myself with a high jump kick. So he didn't even get the final attack off, which is really sad. And he just quits the game because we still have Dynamax advantage and a lot of Pokemon up. We have 2 Pokemon up on him. But yeah, so he quit the game. Didn't even have to use Dynamax there. Cinderace and Meowstic were strong enough. And yeah, so I'm sorry this wasn't a live commentary, guys, and I usually do try because I enjoy doing live commentary a lot more. But I hope you did enjoy this video anyway. It was a really good battle, so I did want to share it, even if it is cursed, because my god, did nothing want to record my audio for this. So yeah, I hope you did enjoy. Hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Comment down below what your favorite Galar starter is. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Have a lovely day.